He said you might know put down fame.
Rock.
Changing the game all over again.
I'll pay, man.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 8. This is the final predictions. So down below, I want you guys to give me your final predictions for the next upcoming episode. The break is finally over, and now we're about to see what's going to happen next within this whole story. Now I'm going to go over that description one last time, and then after that, I will go over some of those exclusive picks, and then we're going to talk about that trailer once again to give those final predictions. Now the title of the episode is called Street Struck. And the description of the episode reads, Rock goes on the offense as Marvin and Lou attempt to contain the escalating situations. Jukebox joins the search for OC, while Kanan looks into his theory on what happened to Famous. So those are the key things that we're going to have to look out for in this latest episode of Raising Kanan. Hopefully we finally get the conclusion of this whole Famous storyline. I mean, it seems like the fans are just waiting for the answer. You know what I'm saying? The predictions, the theories, everything that's going on. We tired of that. We just want to know who did it. So hopefully Kanan is able to get those answers in episode 8. Now you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. I talked about that promo video once again, where it appears that it is your boy Marvin, and of course, could it be Famous or someone else? Well, we got a new character that's going to be popping up in episode 8, and the actor talked about this particular theory, so check out that video and let me know who y'all think it is. And also check out that exclusive clip for episode 8 with Rock and Marvin. Now I will be doing a breakdown of that clip, probably drop that later on in the day. Now I know in those clips that I be dropping, it does like pause whatever because I'm showing you pictures and then I go back into the video. The reason why it pauses like that is because of copyright reasons. If I just played it out, of course stars may end up taking it down, so I try to do it that way you guys can see the important parts of the clip and of course what's really going on. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. Let's go over some of these exclusive pictures. And in this first picture, we can see your girl Rock. She's having a conversation with Crystal. And Crystal and Rock, they've been having a very interesting relationship this season. Every time she pops up, we know Kanan ain't there. So I want to know what this conversation is going to be about. And we know Crystal's been holding her own up against Rock this season, not backing down at all. Rock just sits back and laughs for real and just tells her to let Kanan know she can't pass. Now, do you guys believe it's a chance that Crystal will let Rock know that she was pregnant and she got an abortion? Maybe, maybe not. All I know is Rock has a very concerned look on her face, and it could be about anything. I mean, she wants to stop Kanan from going out there and doing something stupid because of the whole Famous thing. We know Kanan believes that Rock has something to do with Famous, and we know Kanan told Crystal that his mom's has something to do with it. So we're going to see what Crystal's going to tell Rock. At the end of the day, she better watch her mouth because this time Rock probably is not going to be playing around. And some fans say they don't trust Crystal at all. They think she's up to something. The whole OC thing, they think Crystal probably is a part of that game plan. Well, we're going to find out soon enough. Now we see your girl Rock once again in this picture right here. We can see her getting her outfit ready. We see the red, and we know when Rock wears red, bad things are going to happen. And in this picture right here, we can see your girl Jukebox most likely having a conversation with Rock. And I believe the last time that we saw these two together alone was at the very beginning of the season when Rock told Jukebox about the abortion and of course the baby being Unique's. So I'm eager to see what this conversation is going to be about, especially after Kanan told Jukebox that he believes Rock has something to do with taking down Famous. Now, I don't know if this scene is before or after Kanan tells her that. Now, in this picture right here, we can see Jukebox getting pat down by, I believe, OC's brother. And we know they're going to be at OC's mom's house looking for answers, looking for OC. And then in this picture right here, we can see your boy Kanan. He's going to be there as well. And maybe they do end up getting some type of intel on OC, who he was talking to, hanging around or whatever. And maybe it could lead back to your boy Unique. And speaking of Unique, in this picture right here, we see him having a conversation with Detective Garcia. We know Detective Garcia is trying to find out who took down Famous. So I would not be surprised if he asks Unique some questions. And I would not be surprised if Unique tries to pin things on the Rock. I mean, Rock did set him up in the first season with law enforcement, so maybe this is the time for him to get some type of payback. And in this picture right here, we can see Detective Garcia once again, and now he's having a conversation with Jukebox. Now, I will try to talk about Detective Garcia in a separate video, so I want you guys be on the lookout for that as well. Now, in this picture right here, we can see Phil Russo having a conversation with Unique's character, and they're probably plotting and planning on the way to take down Rock, and of course, probably messing up her business, and of course hoping and praying that Stefano ends up getting taken out. Now this picture right here, we can see the junkie smoked out David. He is back, and Rock, she's looking very pissed off. And in this picture right here, we can see Marvin having a conversation with Stefano, and we know this whole Stefano and Marvin story is gonna get real crazy in episode 8. But let's go over this trailer one last time and give those final predictions. Now, we already know that Kanan will tell Jukebox that he believes his mom has something to do with taking down Famous because of what she's done before in the past with D-Wiz, hell, even Scrappy. And we know Kanan, he saw law enforcement, he saw Rock paying law enforcement, so now he is believing his theory that she has something to do with it. He still does not know 100% for certain if his mom did it or not, but y'all know Kanan most likely is going to make a very stupid move without getting all the facts. Now, we know Jukebox will stand up for Rock, but the question is, will she really believe Kanan as far as, Rock having something to do with taking down Famous? And if she does believe it, will Jukebox be willing to make a move on her auntie? Now, final predictions for your girl Rock and this major shipment that she's about to get from Hafiz. I told you guys in the What to Expect video, I think things are going to go well for her. She will feel like she's on the up and up, like she's won. But we already know what time it is. It's just a matter of time before she takes another L, especially dealing with Marvin and all the mistakes that he continues to make with Stefano and the Italians. And of course, dealing with that junkie David. And then you got Unique lurking, ready to make a move on her in her organization. So y'all know it's going to be very difficult. We also know that Snaps and Pops, they're going to be dressed to impress, ready to get intel on Rock. And of course, as I told you guys, they made a deal with Unique. We don't know all the details, but in my final prediction, I believe we may see that in this episode. We may see what they got up their sleeves. They can never be trusted. Some fans believe they got a deal going on with law enforcement. Some fans believe that they may know what happened to Famous. Well, hopefully in episode 8, we finally get those answers. Now, we already know it's going to be a big meeting with The Rock and her business partners. Stefano, he's going to pop up. The question is this the last episode for Stefano? Will he get dropped off? We know Marvin, he got some issues going on with Stefano in this episode. And of course, early Tyler, this whole thing is blowing up. But at the end of the day, Stefano needs to go because he's plotting and planning on Rock. And when you do that, your time on the show is pretty much over for. So we're going to see what time it is. And we also know that your boy Lulu will step back into the game, helping out his sister. The question is this him right here firing off in this car? Because the description does state that Lou and Marvin will attempt to contain the escalating situation. So we know Lulu will be putting in some type of work. Now, while all this is going down, we know your boy Unique will be very upset. And in my final predictions, I believe Unique has a master plan. He did state in the last episode that it's about to get real smoky. I made the video on Unique this week talking about when he says that, something bad is about to happen. And if you go back to the very first teaser for Raising Kanan Season 4, we can see the Go to Pavilion about to catch flame. So that means it ain't looking too good for Rock and her business partners. We know Hafiz does not want any type of war. He told Rock this, I believe, in their very first meeting. The last thing that he wants to be, going in business with is people fighting over territory. So y'all know he gonna be upset once he finds out about what's really going on. And as I told y'all, don't be surprised if Irving gets dropped off as well. He was not liking what Unique was doing in that last episode, which lets me know his time may be up real soon. Now, we know in this episode we should finally find out if this is Famous or if this is someone else. This is a topic of discussion that's been talked about for quite a while, and now us fans need to find out the truth. Now, I do believe that's Marvin that's, holding that gun. That's what I do believe. The other character could be anybody. Now, we know Marvin will have issues with early Tyler and his cousin Lundell, who will be popping up in this next upcoming episode. The question is, will Marvin take him out? And as I told you guys, I want to break down that exclusive clip with Rock and Marvin talking about, of course, early Tyler and his cousin Lundell. But down below, I want you guys to give me your final predictions for episode 8. I cannot wait to see it. Will we finally find OC? Will the mystery behind Famous's killer be revealed? Is it law enforcement? Is it somebody that was close to him? Hopefully we get those answers in episode 8 because I'm tired of waiting. Now, of course, I want you guys to stay tuned. I will be breaking down that BMF season 4 official trailer. They're going to drop it later on in the day, I believe around 1 o'clock. So I will try to get that breakdown video out for you guys when I can. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.